Hello Stampers, welcome to another Rubber Redneck video tutorial. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make this fun little gift card using the stamp set called Funky 4. Here is the front view of the little gift card holder, and then when you untie the ribbon, it opens up to the inside where the gift card is, and then along with a little note card for you to write a little message on if you would like. We're going to start out with creating the little holder part first, and then we'll move on to decorating it. You want to cut one piece of Whisper White cardstock at 3.5 by 7.5. You want to place it onto the Simply Scored vertically and measure in 1 inch and score. Once you have that scored, place the cardstock onto the Simply Scored horizontally and measure over and score at 3 3/4. Once you have that scored, what you'll want to do is fold on the scored lines, and then you'll have this bottom piece here, which will be your pockets. Then you want to take a little bit of liquid glue and apply that along the edge of the Whisper White cardstock, and also do along the edge in the center of that where the scored line is. Go a line on each side there, and then on the other end as well. Once you have that glue on there, you want to fold this back down and then press down so it sticks together. Now be sure to just do a thin line of glue because you want your pockets to still have plenty of room to slide that gift card holder, that gift card inside. Then you're going to fold it back together on the scored lines here and create kind of like a little book is what you want. Now to decorate the front, you want to cut one piece of pink Parrot cardstock, and you want to cut that at 2 1/4 by 3.5. Run it through the Big Shot with the Perfect Details embossing folder to give it some texture there. Then you're going to apply some glue onto the back, and then you'll attach this onto the front of your gift card holder. Place that right in the center. Then you want to cut one piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock, and you want to cut that at 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. Apply some glue onto that cardstock. And then you want to place that onto the pink Parrot cardstock. And you want to place that towards the top. Then you want to cut one piece of Cheerful Treat Designer Series paper. Cut that at 1 inch by 3.5. Add some glue onto the back of the paper, and be sure not to put it on too thick because it is designer paper, so you don't want it to have like a bulge where the glue is. And then you're going to place the designer paper across the bottom, and you want a little bit of the pink Parrot cardstock showing here on the bottom yet. Press down. Then you want to cut one piece of Whisper White cardstock at 1 3/4 by 3 inches. Take the stamp from Funky 4, ink it in Pear Pizzazz, and stamp it onto the Whisper White cardstock until you have the whole piece covered. Then you're going to apply some glue onto the back. And then you're going to place that onto the front of the gift card holder, and you want to place it so it's towards the top of the Pear Pizzazz cardstock. And then it will overlap that Cheerful Treat Designer Series paper. Then you want to take some 1/4 inch Pretty in Pink grosgrain ribbon, and you're just going to wrap this around and then cut it to whatever length you need. Now you can do a bow or you can do a double knot, whatever's easier for you, and then just snip off your ribbon. Then you want to take the decorative label punch out a piece of pink Parrot cardstock, and then run that through the Big Shot with the decorative with the perfect details texture plate, and then you want to take the large oval punch out a piece and pair pizzazz. You're going to apply some glue onto the back, place that right in the center of that label. Then you want to take some stamping dimensionals, and what I did, I cut a stamping dimensional in half for this project. So just cut your stamping dimensional in half, and then you want to place one at the bottom and one at the 1/2 at the top. And you do this so this will sit over your ribbon so the ribbon can slide through, so it's easier to tie and open to whoever you give this to. Place this in the center then, like I said, onto the Whisper White cardstock. Then you want to take the stamp from Family Reunion, ink it in Melon Mambo, stamp it onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Then cut it out so it's like a little banner. And then I cut little pieces off of a stamping dimensional, and then I placed them on to the ends of the Whisper White cardstock here on the back. I wanted my banner to stand up off of the little holder, and then place that right in the center of that pear pizzazz oval. And then what I did to finish off the front was I took some Jewel's Basic Rhinestones and I placed 3 right along the bottom here. Now, what I always recommend to everybody is just place your rhinestones on there. Don't press down too hard so you can move them around until you have them all lined up in a nice straight row. And then go back and press down on them. Now we're going to finish decorating the inside. Now for the pockets, what I did was I cut 2 pieces of the Cheerful Treat Designer Series paper, and I cut them at 1/2 inch by 3 3/4. I just put a little bit of glue onto the back, and then I placed them onto the pockets in the center, just to dress it up a little bit more. Now this project would be perfect for anybody. You can simply change out your colors and your stamps to fit whoever you're giving this to. For a child, a guy, a woman. If you want to make it for a pet, for somebody that has a pet to give a gift card. There's lots of possibilities with this project. Then you've created your pocket for your gift card. Now for the little note card part, I cut 1 piece of Whisper White cardstock at 2 inches by 3 inches. And then I took the stamp from Funky 4, inked it in Pear Pizzazz, and stamped it down the left-hand side. I cut a piece of Cheerful Treat Designer Series paper at 1/2 inch by 2 inches, applied some glue onto the back, and then placed that over onto the left side of the Whisper White cardstock, slightly overlapping my stamped area. And then I took the curly label punch and punched out part of Pink Parade cardstock. I ran a little bit of glue on the bottom of that label, and then I just attached my label to the back of my Whisper White cardstock. And then to finish it off, again I added a couple Jewel's Basic Rhinestones onto the label here, and then that completes my tutorial for the gift card. Thank you for watching.